What's going on, people? It's T Reaper, and I'm back with another video. Today you're in for a special speech that I haven't given in actually 11 months, so it's actually quite enjoyable. And what prompted this speech is actually I can't tell whether the person giving me this comment is either a troll or just a PC fanatic. I don't know, Mr. Erase. And I'm gonna call you Mr. Erase because it's quite easier than saying your full name. But, anyway, so, this actually started when I did my last video, which was on my personal opinion on how multiplats, matter more than exclusives. And I could see some people were a little butthurt by that because it was the comments that I was getting. I appreciate all the feedback, whether they be troll feedback, whether they be, constructive feedback, it doesn't really matter. But it was actually kind of funny because this one guy starts like a parade of, comments about how the PC is better and all, the PC Master Race speech. And it's amusing to me because, I don't give a damn. I really honestly don't give a shit. PC to me is, not very enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, I legitly have a rig that would cost about $1,200. Doesn't mean I use it for gaming, it just means that I have it, and it means that I legitly use it maybe twice a week, if that. I always have to turn it on every single day because it's tied to my Elgato, which is tied to my Xbox, so I have to actually use it to actually turn the Xbox screen because it's better than unplugging it. But, other than that, I don't necessarily use my PC all the time, only when I'm actually making videos. And technically, this guy's argument was, PC is less expensive. Now, that actually is very debatable. Personally, I disagree because the startup concept to actually get your rig is more expensive than buying a $500 or a $300 console, depending on what you choose. So for example, my rig costs $1,200. That's the price of 2 of my Xbox One S's. Common sense. Now, I do agree that the games on PC are less expensive with Steam or Amazon or wherever you want to buy them digitally. But the problem with PC games is they just do not interest me. The community on PC does not interest me. The fact that the PC community is a hacker's paradise does not interest me. The fact that you get cyber attacks on PC does not interest me. The upkeep costs on keeping your PC updated would not interest me, and it's just practically more expensive than console gaming, and I'm just not willing to honestly spend the money. And mouse and keyboard also does not interest me. I don't want to use a controller on PC. I know there's that option. I wouldn't want to do it because I feel that the controller is meant to be on console, not meant to be on PC. But that's just my personal quirk. Take it or leave it. Now, this is kind of the funny part about this story because a long time ago, when I was about 12, 13, I actually was a PC gamer. So I actually have seen that side of life, and I have actually seen that side of gaming. And I can tell you, since I made the switch, the console side of the community is so much better, and I enjoy it so much more, and that's just my preference. But it's always funny when you make these videos and people disagree with you, and they always want to come up with, and even in debates, you saw it in the Portorock debate, last week, they always want to come up with that PC angle. And if they can't come with that PC angle, they, they technically can't come at you with a different, a different strategy. But, I have no issues spending thousands of dollars. I have about $5,000 worth of electronics in my house. I legitimately don't have a problem using that on consoles. I just don't want to do it on PC because I know it would cost more money. The upkeep is more expensive, and I can personally say from personal experience from breaking 2 PCs, they are actually easier to break than consoles. they legitly get viruses up the ass if you're not careful. Especially if you download the wrong, download something that has a virus. You don't have virus protection, out the window. If you get too many blue screens, they cannot be repaired, out the window. So I just thought it would be kind of interesting, and this, and I haven't had a PC person in my comment section in a long time. And the last PC guy that was actually, that I actually knew was actually Jay Sensories, but he never really talked about he was a PC guy, but he never really threw that, that kind of stuff, down the table, because he knew I was, he knows I was a console guy and I didn't give a shit about PC. So it was kind of funny having this one guy in my comment section keep throwing the PC angle, and I'm like, I don't care. It was kind of funny to see Dragon throw that at Portorock, but Portorock's like, I don't give a shit about PC. So it's like, if the person doesn't care that the PC is more powerful and is legitimately superior than console, you kind of don't really have an argument. So you kind of shouldn't actually make that argument if the person's not going to hear what you have to say. Now we all understand that the PC is technically more superior than consoles. We all get that, but some of us just simply don't give a fuck. So it's legitimately as simple as that. So it's try to come at it from a console perspective next time. And if you can make an argument from a console perspective, I will gladly listen to you. But just know that I'm not a PC gaming person. I was once upon a time when I was young. Unfortunately, I'm not that young anymore. So I actually can't actually do mouse and keyboard no more because I'm actually not that fast anymore. It's actually simple as that. But anyway, this is T Reaper. Hope you enjoyed my explanation. Shout out to everybody who watched my last video and this video. If you have any inquiries, leave them down in the comment section. See you all later, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Later.